He's sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
More Than Brave means a chance for the History Center to do something that all of Atlanta could get excited about.
The exhibition More Than Brave means quite a bit to me. The opportunity to develop an exhibition on the life of Henry Aaron, someone who belongs on the Mount Rushmore of professional baseball, was very exciting to do.
Mobile was one of the few places in the Deep South where baseball wasn't completely overshadowed by football.
Hank Aaron was influenced by Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson starts playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers, right? The first black player to play in the major leagues. All of a sudden, Hank Aaron can now, all those people that are telling him, well, you can't do that, you can't do that, now he can point and say, hey, Jackie Robinson's doing it, why can't I?
Milwaukee was perfect for me. Baseball has never seen fans like Milwaukee's in the 1950s and never will again.
We set about trying to find collectors, and we found a collector online who had a collection of Hank Aaron's cards, a full collection from 1954 to 1976. Baseball cards are really relatable items. If you're not a baseball fan, you can still relate to baseball cards because they're so ubiquitous in the culture.
I suppose that first year or two in Atlanta was when I made up my mind that if I ever got close to Babe Ruth's record for home runs, it would be mine.
It wasn't revealed until late 1973 that Henry Aaron was receiving thousands of letters every day, many of which were laced with death threats and vile racist sentiments, because you had a black man chasing the record that seemed transcendent, and that generated a lot of negative response from white racists throughout the country.
Earlier days used to hit more to right and right center than the left. There's a long drive. Ball's hit deep, deep. It is gone. He did it. He did it. Henry Aaron is the all-time home run leader now.
Keep swinging at them. It's the only way I've ever had of dealing with things like fastballs and bigotry.
He found it within himself to take those opportunities. He had to be brave enough to take the next step at each place. And in many cases, he was the first black person in a league or on a team to take those steps.
Once the record was mine, I had to use it like a Louisville slugger. I believed, and still do, that there was a reason why I was chosen to break the record.
This is a portrait of Henry Aaron later in his life with figures of the civil rights movement, the most prominent names you could imagine. To have Henry Aaron in that same category speaks volumes about what he meant to the movement. Andy Young told him that keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're swinging the bat and having the success on the field that you're having, you're doing as much for the movement as we are. Illustrating excellence and showing that if you give African Americans an equal opportunity at achieving greatness, then they can achieve that. These artifacts tell stories, and these stories tell a great number of stories about Henry Aaron.
When people leave this exhibit, I hope it's multi-generational. Hopefully that's what starts, is this dialogue between generations and a connection. That's what I would love, because that's what baseball is, and I think that's what Hank Aaron would want as well.